There's the Kohaku. I've got my little helper with me, look, as well. I think he's got the bug for it now. Missing Japan, mate?
Yeah.
Fish I stole away from his Nishikigoi selection. That's that pond done. And right in the nick of time, shipment's turned up. Let's have a look. So, I'm back. Jet lag's been an absolute bitch this time, my god. And yeah, it's its first day I've actually been stood up. Somehow pranged something in my back, trapped a nerve, God knows, but it's been debilitating. But there we are. I don't think a 13-hour flight sat on it really helped. So yeah, up at the farm today. I'm actually off on holiday, family holiday in a couple of days. Getting dizzy, all these time zones and whatnot, but got to keep the wife sweet, haven't we? But yeah, pretty cool stuff happening today. You might see behind me. Just having a quick sort through another phenomenal pond of Go Sanke, or Momotaro, Sakai, Danichi. The work's in there. That stuff, just basically now I've got a pond ready where some of the stuff that's not sort of keeping pace, we're going to put in a pond and start getting them prepped for sale. Separate pond, further conditioning indoors. So as you'll see though, the level in there consistently across the board is pretty mega. Yeah, and then I've got the Dainichi pond just up there. That's being prepped for actually harvesting that in the morning. Cannot wait. They look sensational. Really do. And then yeah, the fish you've seen featured, the NND Kohaku, they're actually landed in the UK this morning. So we're waiting for that shipment later this afternoon. Should already be in transit on the way up here, just see what the traffic's like on the road. So fingers crossed, but for now let me flip the camera around and show you what I've got in here. So honestly, this is another pond I've not been 100% happy with. Seeing how they're doing, we can't see them, and I think the problem is I'm judging this pond by the standards and feeding levels I can get in them ponds with the showers. And that's where the problem's sort of coming in, but actually as I've got them up, thrilled to bits with what's in here. Yeah, this is bonkers. It's often not till you actually see them up close you get more of an idea, but and obviously they've been behind fish like the Danichi ones that are so advanced now in the growth and the body development. You can just sometimes adjust your focus in all reality, but certainly not disappointed with what I'm seeing now. Absolutely blown away. But size wise, we're hitting, got a few here, look. They're hitting about 38 to 40. A big Kohaku there will be a bit over 40. Phenomenal stuff. So the reason I am extending this growing is I just can't get the feed level up on this pond, which I can just reduce the stock in and keep them in here. But what I'm going to do is use that Dainichi pond over there on the left. That's going to be cleaned out, done, everything altered, and then yeah, these will be moved into there. There's some further raising just to get them up to that expectation for me, sort of 50-55 cm's on this side. They've got a bit of a way to go, but they'll easily achieve that over winter. And then yeah, no, these are certainly no slouches what are coming out here. It's just I'm being very selective. That pond space is going to be at a premium there. So these, like I say, are going to go to a different unheated pond, heated pond, sorry. Look at that. It's certainly no slouch. Momotaro Kohaku, absolutely mega. It's a Dainichi piece. Female. Bonkers. Yeah, just always having to think tactically like this to get the most out of the fish and what's best for them. So they'll have some conditioning and raising up in that pond, but yeah, like I say, really there's no big split in quality here. It's just finding the right pond for the specific fish. But yeah, wow. This is why I always end up with ponds overstocked, because I just can't let the fish go. It drives me fucking mad. But yeah, mega. Can't quite believe, like I say, I've really not been happy with how this pond's been performing, but they have done really well, and there's some amazing prospects. I am focusing on Momotaro fish to move, because that's the batch of fish that's not really had the chance since I've had them. But yeah, I'm going to struggle keeping numbers down in there, folks. Another shoddy bowl making the way through. Really great prospect Odecan shower here, female. Look at where all that zoom is sat there. Like I've always said, it's about the balance of 3 colours. And my God, that's making some progress. All the other 4 fish and Momotaro as well. So there we've got 3 Nishikigoi Kohaku. Dragon Ball Beko, that's a cracking piece, that female. Superb. And then a really nice prospect Odecan shower, Sumi flying on it in a minute, look at that. Yeah, size wise at the minute everything's still hitting that sort of 38, 42. Really pleased, great body. Here we go again. It's going to make us 21. Actually not doing too bad here, to be fair. The net's going down. What's left? I'm stalling on these ones a little bit. That there is a Tucano Sanke. You can see that shine in that skin, so unique. And then yeah, this net that's moving to the smaller pond stuff that's going to be brought to sale. I mean, wow. Bonkers. That Nishikigoi Kohaku there, just dreamy. Well, that was pretty mental. Down to 32. Pretty happy with that, to be honest. 32 mega pieces as well. So I think there's another pond here with some more phenomenal Sakai and Odecan fishing. Yeah, I might just, I don't normally because I like to starve them beforehand, but they've had a few hours off the feed now, so because it's only a quick netting and they're not coming out of the pond, probably have a quick sift through there as well, because I think I'll flip it around, there's about 70 odd pieces in here. They don't look much through there because you can't really see the colour next to the water, but you can see it's a pretty full pond. Those again will probably be similar size wise. And there is some insane quality in here, really insane. So there might be some fish that are capable of mixing with those that have just been sorting. Then if not, I'll be probably aiming just to take the weight out of this pond as well, so I've not got to keep increasing the food to carry on the growth. I can maintain the feeding level and just reduce the amount of mouths taking it away. So, had to do the other pond, couldn't leave it, I'm in the mood for getting stuff done. Holy shit. Bonkers stuff again. Once again, growth's been impressive. Remember, if you followed any of the videos, this was the Sakai stuff that was a bit smaller. And now, really caught up, so we've given them the conditions that they needed. Look at that. Get them the conditions that they needed to thrive, and yeah, they have done exactly that. Look at the slab head on that Beko. Some major Sakai characteristics playing out in these. Say there is Odecan shower in here as well. Stunning, look at that Benny. Look at this. Awesome stuff. The quality in here. Just look at it. Superb. Really, look at this. There's just so many Go Sanke. It was a bit of a vision I set out, and my God, have I achieved it. Oh, look at the skin on this Beko. So pleased. Some of these Odecan really coming to fruition now, but yeah, I say that quality. Everything we want to achieve, the colour of the body, all there, just need to push that top end size now. I've got my little helper with me, look, as well. I think he's got the bug for it now. You missing Japan, mate?
Yeah.
Come and have a play in Daddy's Fish Houses.
Yep.
How big's that one? 35?
Yep.
Is it a good one, that?
Yeah.
I think so. So, for those of you that followed the Odecan showers, this is where we're up to. They are spread across a few ponds, but it's a hell of some cracking growth in the end, and they're not done yet. Some of the progress at the minute, water's been a bit cooler in here. Looking great. Benny's still fantastic. I said that's one of the sort of standout characteristics of these. It really is. Just waiting on that sumi, but it really is starting to kick in quite a few now. Really happy with what I'm seeing there. There's a few in the bowl. I think a couple of these were featured in our Festival of Jumbo Tosai event. Especially this one here, I'm just checking. Looking in about 38 to 40 now. Yeah, gotta remember, patience is the key with showa. Part of the journey as well, it's part of the fun. There's gonna be some exciting fish come out of these, that is for sure. 5 more there, looking really strong. See that Benny quality. Mega. Every fish the same. 5 more. This thing's pretty phenomenal, Kindai. Again, just this look, just time. Sumi's appearing. It's that pond done. And right in the nick of time, shipment's turned up. Let's have a look. Mainly NND boxes today. And some Nishikigoi. So here you will see, these are the EPS polystyrene boxes. I was actually the first person in Europe to use these back in 2016 to ship fish in. It was actually a summer shipment, super high risk. As ever, I went completely balls deep. And it was a major success, to be honest. Great work by all involved, improved the concept. So yeah, NND are really top notch when it comes to shipping. And even now we don't need the temperature so much, but these just give so much more stability. The box is actually a little bit lighter than the equivalent size cardboard box. It's so solid. Obviously if there's any leakages, they're safe. And yeah, it just keeps the temperature more stable anyway. Right Arthur, so in here we've got those Kohaku that you harvested, we selected, and now they've shipped home.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing them?
Yeah.
Nice. You see the boxes from Issa, new season Tosai. It's actually the majority of the shipment, apart from the Nisai here from NND. From the koi wholesale mud ponds. These are all prestige koi's fish. Probably seen on the videos. Superb.
Who's prestige koi?
One of my customers' arts.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Issa.
Nice.
So in that box, that's a meter box, I do believe. There's 100 pieces in each box here. So there you can see the immediate sort of arrival condition. Been in that bag for some time now. Tweety bird in the background. Honestly, I'll fucking shoot him one of these days. You can see, looks like one's bit the dust. But overall, really good. These I'm really excited about. If it hadn't been for the fact I was there last month, I would have missed these. Super deal. So these were selected out. Makoto selected them, I think, the afternoon when I arrived, so they'd already been harvested. He was moving them down to one of their heat tanks at the facility, and I saw them in the bowl. I was blown away with the level across the bowl. Marusho Sanke are just dreamy. One of the probably bloodlines I have the most experience with, but year to year quite hard to get. So I'm happy I managed to get a deal done with these, and I think we're likely going to be doing something with an event on them because they're a pretty special batch of Tosai that's got real potential. there's the Kohaku. They travel really well. What an amazing journey we've had to follow on them so far. I'm not even sure, about a week ago they were harvested out the pond and now they're here in amazing condition as well, which I expect from NND. That water in there even, show you when it comes out, it's so fresh looking still. More of these to show us. Again, looking really well travelled. Very active. Prestige kois on this side, these are freaking awesome. Or is all that was. So this is my next net of stuff out of that pond. Just while the fish are acclimatising the new stuff. We get these moved now into the other pond, a bit smaller one, 1500 gallon one they're going into. Yes, again, amazing. So average size around 38 to 42 on the biggest end. Some great stuff to come though. Sakai Sanke. Or the can show a female. Show around one. There you see them, about 13 cm plus minus. Look a long way from those Issashowa you've probably got in your mind. They're just so young at this point, so much change to go through. Right then, Artie, you were doing the honours?
Yeah. What do I do? Just keep them into the pond?
Gently into the pond, mate. There's going to be, these are the 1200 gallon ponds, there'll be 300 of these in each one. This is actually the smallest size of these I've had. Trying to make them even more affordable. Certainly when we can get the packing at 100 in a box makes a huge difference.
I do this with my hands.
You just like picking them up, mate, don't you?
Yeah. It's easier anyway. When there's less, it's easier.
NND Sanke's next. I think these are about 70 fish per bag, if I remember right. There we go. Amazing condition on arrival. There's some super. See here the guys just getting the fish from the selections today moved. These ones are a little bit warmer, so we're just going to mix a bit of water through. They don't plan. Drop the temperature too quickly. Look at some of them. The other half of the Sankes. My goodness, that's a serious piece. Another one. So round one of the NND Kohaku. So if you watch back, just about a week ago we actually harvested these from the pond. Crazy. 5 getting on for 6 months old. Madness. Go on then, Matt.
Oh, can I help? It's a nice one.
So there's the 30 of these going in just for the quarantine purposes at the minute. Got these Nishikigoi from NND. We'll go together, and then afterwards we'll decide what we're doing with them. There'll just be these 30 pieces left to grow in here, whatever we do with them. So there's the rest with a few, you might remember from one of the videos, these were some fish I stole away from his Nishikigoi selection. They look insane. So they're not going to stay with these. I'm going to put these with the smaller Sanke that you've just seen. Be a better fit. And then we also should have had.
Look, something odd came in it.
This phenomenal Kohaku. We'll actually stay with these. That was one of those special ones I stole away.
Something rare came in the pack.
That was another one I got after.
Was
that was
it?
from Makoto's stash, that.
That's nice. Wow.
And then yeah, the other Kohaku that's grown incredibly well. On the Nishikigoi pieces. Amazing.